constructive white conversation. So Binta, actually, if you can have that link in the chat at some point, that'd be great. Oh, hello, everybody on Facebook Live. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be opening up the doors in about 15 seconds. Thank you for your patience. We look forward to singing with you today.
Oh, let me mute myself.
And here we go.
All right. It's
Hello.
people. It's people.
It's people popping in from everywhere, literally from everywhere. Hello, everybody. So excited to see you all. Happy Tuesday. Happy February. Happy, at least here in DC, snowy snowiness. So can I see a show of hands? How many people are in snow right now? Yeah, Arnaé, put your hands down, right? Arnaé sitting over there in sunny California. Happy February 2, everybody, which I believe amongst a million things includes that we are in the middle of Black History Month, or actually at the beginning of Black History Month. Today is also Groundhog Day. Today is also Crepe Day in France, which is a day for making crepe. So if you like crepe, today's a good day to do it. And it's also apparently, Arnaé, I didn't even mention this, it's also apparently California Kiwi Day. So that's why you're here today, because we're celebrating kiwis. I forgot to tell you, your song is about kiwis, right?
I'm representing the Kiwis of the world.
Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. So glad to see you all today. Welcome to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. I'm so glad that you all joined us today. And for anybody who's new or anybody out there on Facebook Live, hello, everybody on Facebook Live. We're here at noon every day singing a song together, sometimes two, and we're super glad you've joined us for today. So I want to say hi to all the faces I can see. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Aloysius, Deborah, hello. Arlene, Candace, hello. Sue, Susan, hello. Pete, hello. Carolyn, Becky, this is so nice to see so many familiar faces. Hey, look, I forgot to say where you all were from. Back it up, ready? Whoop. Hello, Aloysius from Massachusetts, and Deborah from Kentucky, and Arlene from California, and Candace from, I think, DC, but I don't remember. Hello, Sue from California, Susan in Ohio, Pete in Florida, Carolyn in Idaho, Becky in Vancouver, hello, British Columbia at least. Hello, Sarah in Texas, and Janet in Georgia, and Doug in Vermont, and Sheila in sunny but cold Florida. Hello, Gary in Massachusetts, and Annette in California, and Susan in Seattle, and Christiana and Bob, where I actually don't know where you're from, and I'm glad you're here. Hello to Dan in Virginia, Lynn in Connecticut, Dion in Massachusetts, Rosie in Michigan, Bonnie in Idaho. Hello to Dane. Nice to see you today. I'm not sure if you're new, and we're glad you're with us today. Sherry, hello. Also not sure if you're new. Glad you're with us today. Hello, Pete and Janet in Toronto. I love my duo in Toronto. You guys are so great. Hello, Deli in Maryland. Nice to see you. And Renata, who is from Poland, but actually in Wisconsin. Renata also with us on the newer end of things. Glad you're here. Barb in Kentucky. Kathy in Virginia, hello. Hello, Caroline and Sarah in Western Mass, and Anne in DC or the DMV area. Fred in Maryland, hello. Beth in Kentucky, hello. Liz in Oregon, hello. And not sure if you're new. I'm happy to see you today too. Alan, hello. I think I've seen you a couple of times. Kevin in New Hampshire, hello. Nancy in Vermont, hello. Masked and beautiful. Hello, Max in New Hampshire. Sandy in the Yukon. Carol in BC, hello. Fran and Dale in Colorado, hello. Steve in Baltimore, hello. Whoop, and who's this? Mary in Seattle, hello. Tom in Victoria, hello. Nancy in Washington, or the cow. Lisa, actually brave in the great outdoors. Or is that like an outdoors backdrop and you have your coat on and you're actually in your house? Haha, okay, Lisa, you win. Oh, all right, Lisa coming in from Indiana with some snow in the background. David in upstate New York. Who else do we have here today? Sid in Victoria, and lots of folks off video. Hello, Sarah and Kachina and Sandra and Kat and Valerie. Hello, Eleanor and Gwyn and Hindi and Miriam. Hello, Cricket. I think you're new to us. Glad you're here today, Sarah. Hello, Mommy. Hello, Deborah, Lois, and Isabel. And if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm really glad you're here today and hope you can stick around all the way through so we can see you at the end. Deep breath, everybody. That's 69 lovely, beautiful people who have joined us in this room today. Welcome all. So I'm very excited to sing today with Arnaé, not about fruit and not about little pancakes from France, and not about little rodents that are supposedly weathermen, but rather we are going to sing about change, which is a really, really good thing to be singing about right now. We've all got change on the brain, and hopefully change is part of what's motivating us every day to jump out of bed and make some change. For anybody who's new, the lyrics are in the chat. There's also a donate link in the chat. All of the donations go directly to the artists who lead us in song. My email is in the chat if you want to be on our daily list. And I want to thank Binta, who's also coming in from the Kiwi, sunny California state. Binta coming in from San Francisco on the tech. Thank you, Binta. And Arnaé, I am swinging it your way.
Fantastic. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Great morning. I'm so grateful to be here with you today as we celebrate the second day of February, which is Black History Month. So before we start, got to give a shout out to Dr. Carter Godwin Woodson, who created what was then known as Negro History Week back in 1926 in an effort to uplift and inspire our mighty nation. So the song that we are singing today is called I Am the One. Everybody say it. I am the one. Say it again. I am the one. Great. It was composed in honor of Mrs. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks, whose birthday is actually coming up on this Thursday. Mrs. Parks, as we all know, is a warrior woman, ancestor who set truth to power. She buckled up that warrior spirit of hers and said, I am the one. I am the one. Today is the day. Change will happen. And it set the world on fire. So the song's a chant of affirmation. It's sung in 3-part harmony. I'm just going to teach the melody. And the lyrics, thank you, Benta, are in the chat. So let me get a D sharp here. Yeah. Okay. So it starts out with I am the one. I am the one. Let's do that. I am the one. I am the one. Great. And those who want to sing lower, I am the one. I am the one. Great. The change that's needed comes through me. The change that's needed comes through me. The change that's needed comes through me. All right? So let's put that all together. I am the one. I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. Okay, great. Let's move on. The second half is I am the one. Oh, I am the one. So we keep climbing. I am the one. Oh, I am the one. And for those singing lower, I am the one. Oh, I am the one. Okay. The change that's needed comes through me. The change that's needed comes through me. The change that's needed comes through me. So I am the one. Oh, I am the one. Oh, I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. All right, and then the last line is all the change that's needed comes through me. All the change that's needed comes through me. For the lowers, all the change that's needed comes through me. So the whole song is like this. I am the one. Everybody keep singing. I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. I am the one. Oh, I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. All the change that's needed comes through me. Got it? And then we move on to the courage, the wisdom, the commitment, the song that's needed, the love, right? Until we get back to the change. And I think we're ready for this song. Y'all ready to sing? Show of hands. Who's ready? Everybody ready? Okay, we gonna do it anyway. Let's take a deep breath. And those simple words, I am the one, that the change that we know needs to happen in this world, it starts here. It starts here. So it's having the courage, the commitment, the wisdom to pass on to the youngins that it really comes from within. All right, let's sing this song. Thank you so much, Joe, for this opportunity. And here we go. Y'all can hear that okay?
1, 2, 3.
Here we go. I am the one. I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. I am the one. Oh, I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. All the change that's needed comes through me. Oh, I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. The courage needed. Yeah. Yeah. I am the one. I am the one. With the courage needed. Courage needed. Oh, courage. Hey, I am the one. I am the one. I am the one. With the wisdom needed. The wisdom it's needed. Oh, I am the one. I am the one. I am the one with the wisdom. Hey, yeah. Comes right through me. The wisdom. Oh, put your hands together. Come on and sing. I am the one. The commitment needed. The commitment that's needed. I am the one. I am the one. The commitment needed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Commitment. And sometimes it's a song that needs to come out. Here we go. I am the one. Singing my song. The song that's needed. I am the one. I am the one. With the song that's needed. Touching hearts. Touching minds. Touching, oh, yeah. Oh. I am the one. I am the one. The love that's needed. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we just need a kind word. Sometimes we need a smile. And I am the one with the love that's needed. Yeah. The love. Hey, take it to the top. Take it to the top. Hey. I am the one. I am the one. That the change that's needed comes through me. I am the one. I am the one. With the change, hey, that's needed. Oh, do it again now. The change that's needed comes through me one more time. The change that's needed comes through me. Everybody put them up. I am the one. Oh.
Woo! Okay, Arnaé.
Hey there.
That was amazing. And I have to say, with all the times we've sung with you, that's the first time I felt like I was actually getting to be one of the Sweet Honey in the Rock, like back there behind you, supporting you. I was a Sweet Honey in the Rock backup singer for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It was so much fun. Thank you so much. What a blast.
I am the one. I am the one. Everybody can contribute. Sometimes it's with prayer. Sometimes it's with good food. Sometimes it's with good energy. Sometimes it's with taking a stand. Sometimes it's going to meetings where people are coming together to really openly and honestly discuss how are we going to make the change that we know that needs to, how are we going to be the change? How are we going to be the change? And this is what we can do now.
That's great, Arnaé. Thank you. So you mentioned that it was Rosa Parks' birthday on Thursday. And in fact, we had you originally scheduled for Thursday. And because of the snow, we had to, for everyone in the room, we've switched Howard University Hospital's Song Day to Thursday because of the snow. The hospital needs a lot more folks on staff and there's a lot more difficulty. So Thursday we're singing for Howard. And Arnaé, I think you're going to join us that day as a co-host with me.
I would love to. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
It's awesome. It's a great tie-in because, of course, we sang your healthcare worker song last week, and also you graduated from Howard. But I'd love to focus a little bit on the Rosa Parks tie-in, even though we're 2 days ahead now. Can you talk a little bit about your connection to her? And
Sure. Well, I'm a fan of history, and we all know Mrs. Parks. She's universally recognized as the mother of the civil rights movement for her courage, for her commitment, and for her activism that changed the course of history as we know it. And so I'm hopeful that um, now that most people are online and we can do research, we can release that seared in trope of her being this meek and mild figure. No, that was not Mrs. Park. She was a warrior. I read her autobiography where she talked about the nights that her family, because she grew up in Alabama, in Tuskegee, there were nights that her family had to sleep outside, fully clothed, because the Ku Kluxers were on the way. The word was out that they were just, this was their night. They were going to terrorize people just because that's what they do. And her granddaddy had a shotgun ready to protect the family against those marauders, those terrorists. And she said she wanted to stay awake because she wanted to see her granddaddy get one of those Ku Kluxers. So the idea that, these are passive individuals, they fought. They fought. They had the courage. And if the stand was just sitting, if that defiant stand was just sitting, that took a lot of courage, y'all. That took a lot of courage. And so I'm inspired by her actions. Yeah, she was an active secretary for the recording secretary for the NAACP. She and her husband worked to raise money pre GoFundMe. It wasn't no GoFundMe back then, but for the Scottsboro Boys, like in the 1930s. So she was an activist through and through, and she understood the change that she needed for herself, the change that her community needed, the change that us, the unborn, what we would need when we came through. And so December 1st, I believe it was December 1st, 55 in Montgomery, Alabama. She took her stand by remaining seated. And we're all here today because of that. And so we honor her.
that's beautiful. Thank you, Arnaé. So I don't actually remember if I already had this conversation in the room, so I'll just be brief about it. But I did tell Arnaé that Rosa Parks's room here in DC is actually now part of the O Street Mansion and Museum, which is the most fabulous, amazing place to go. This quirky place with like 72 hidden doors, like literally 72 hidden doors. And yeah, and in fact, it says in the sort of thing, a website that the gentleman who owns it, his own children haven't found like at least 10 of those hidden doors, which I think is hysterical funny. Yeah. So it's such a neat place to go. And her room is there. And it's very moving. And I think you'd like it. So Arnaé, yeah, I'm taking you. Yep.
That's right.
Whenever it is that we get out of whatever this is that we're in right now, right?
That's
So, and I do want to shout out whoever it was that popped in the chat. I think it was Dan that said that he was glad that Arnaé's not actually fried. So I guess in the email I put our dear fried Arnaé Batson instead of our dear friend. So there you go. 302 days. You want to pick on my spell check? Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
I'm glad you're not fried either because you brought us so much energy. So I do actually want to talk about one more thing with you because a lot of us in this room have been going to Dan Zane's Constructive White Conversations. And in fact, I arranged a big, huge meetup for everyone at one of them. And I understand lots and lots of you were there. I wasn't because I couldn't get in because the email didn't actually come through with the link. But there's a brunch on Saturday. So first Saturday brunch, 10 a.m. And I am going to be there if anybody wants to join me again. I know I've been learning a lot through all the different anti-racist training that I'm doing. A lot of it's reading, a lot of it's listening to podcasts, and it's definitely also in discussions. So I hope many of you can join us. The link is in the chat. So that's Saturday, this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And Arnaé, I'm curious to know if you can just talk a little bit about sort of the fact that we're doing as a nation, a lot of us, this anti-racist training. And what do you think?
I think it's so important. It's time. There's such healing that needs to happen. People are afraid, they're acting out in violent ways. And we've always said, okay, I'll get to you later. We've always said there's room for everybody. When one wins, we all win. And there are small minded people who feel like, if they get a little bit, that means I won't have any. So I think it's very important that white people are coming together, having these open conversations, because sometimes y'all don't be knowing your own biases. You don't know how you are triggering people like me with just things that you're saying that could be well meaning, but it's just like, bruh, you need to go to class. So the books are helpful. You can help support Black writers, Black thinkers, um, because we all gain. And this has been going on, y'all. 1619. Remember that from 1619, 1719, 1819, 1919, 2019. Are we going to be the generation that gets this together? Are we going to be the ones? Are we leaving this for our great, 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 great grandchildren? And we don't even know if they'll be here. I mean, come on now. So I think we're the ones. We are the ones that can do. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. Somebody wrote a song about that. I think that was Dr. Regan, Dr. Bernice Johnson Regan. It's us, y'all. It's us. So while we're at home, while we can connect with people around the globe, this is the time. The time is right now to come together. Let's figure out how we could all make this work for each other. And as far as this, the political atmosphere, we got 2 years because the next election is upon us. We got 2 years. So I've been encouraging people that I've been talking with to write out, what is the world that you want to see? What is the world that you want to leave your children, your grandchildren, your great great grands? And okay, I'll get to you later. And send and I'm one for, sending emails, postcards to Congress people, they need to know we ain't sleep. We still woke. We are still woke. Send those cards, send those letters, let them know that this is what's on our minds, this is what's on our hearts. And this is what we're going to do to make this space better for everybody. There's room for everybody. There's room for everybody. There's room for what? Everybody. So let's open up our hearts and our minds and do the work that needs to happen.
Thank you, Arnaé. That's great. Can you tell me the song title you just mentioned that was Dr. Regan's?
Yes, Dr. Bernice Johnson Regan and the great poet June Jordan, another ancestor now, wrote a song, We Are the Ones We've Been Waiting For. It's a chant.
Beautiful.
And they wrote it for the women in South Africa when they were marching the anti-apartheid marches that were happening in the 80s. So, it's a song that gets you moving. Maybe one day we'll do it, but it's a chant that everybody gets to eat. Everybody gets to sing on.
That's great.
But we are the ones. That's the point. We are the ones that we've been waiting for. We ain't got to wait for nobody else. It's us.
Thank you, Arnaé. So Binta, I'm not sure if you might be able to find it, or maybe you already have found it and stick it in the chat. That would be great. Thank you. We are the ones we've been waiting for. And I'm going to actually...
We've been, not we've. We've been is straight up Ebonics. We are the ones we've been waiting for.
Awesome. Thank you. I want to just go back to what you were talking about the fact that the things that we don't know that we're even necessarily doing. And so, I'm listening to all these different podcasts, and I'm so amazed at the ways in which I can learn something new, like, after all the work I'm doing, and there's still so much more. So this podcast I was listening to recently pointed out that for many, many Black people, being asked where they're from, it triggers something, right? So when I first heard it, I thought, wait a minute, I ask everybody where they're from. Like, it doesn't matter, who it is. If somebody's from Germany, I don't care. I ask people where they're from. I'm interested in that, right? And then as that's going through my mind, the podcast follows up by saying, it doesn't matter what your intent is. What matters is how you're making people feel, right? And like, oh, I have to take that out of my way of being with people because I don't know if it's hurting, or I don't know if it's being misread. Or I thought that was so beautiful. Like, and that's kind of those little pieces, right? Those things we really haven't thought of, or we really don't know, or the things we think our intent is what matters, right? And it's not.
Yeah. Or just simply asking, I'm real curious. Would you mind? Is it okay if I asked where you're from? Would you mind telling me? I'm just very curious about you. You so fly. I just want to know so I can go there too. There's ways of being that we bring people in and not push people away. And so it's being aware. And I know I have some white friends who will say, it's so much. Well, if y'all think that's so much, what do you think I have to live with? I've grown up with this. I grew up in a way that I'm constantly aware of when I go in spaces, I have to make white people feel comfortable. It's the truth. So, come in peace. I come in peace. I come in peace. And years ago I had locks. I recently released my locks. But again, people have perceptions of you in airports. All those little slights that every day it's just, I'm taking another breath. I'm taking another breath. I'm taking another breath. So let's all be aware and let's do the work. Let's commit to doing the work.
Thank you, Arnaé. It's so great to talk with you, and so great to be able to hear your perspective, and for you to be willing to share it with us is just so amazing. So we didn't necessarily talk about which part of the song you might sing us out with. I'm just going to leave it to you. Pick whatever part or parts you feel like today. We're up for anything you want.
Oh, I am the one, the change that's needed. The change that's needed comes through me. Let's just do that. Everybody be ready. Here we go. I am the one. Put them hands together. I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. Keep going up. I am the one. Stay committed. Whoa, I am the one. The change that's needed comes through me. Oh, the change that's needed comes through me. I am the one.
Thank you, Arnaé. So
Thank you.
amazing to sing with you today.
Thank you always, always, always. It's a blast. It's a blast, Joe.
So the blast is all ours. Thank you so much for doing this and for being with us today. We're really excited that you're going to get to be with us on our Howard Singing Day. So again, for anybody who's in the room after I announced it, we're going to sing to the Howard healthcare workers on Thursday. So hope you can join us for a special day. And thank you, Arnaé, for jumping in and coming in on an expected day, and for celebrating Rosa Parks' upcoming birthday with us. We're really excited to have been able to spend that time with you. And thank you, everybody in the room. Arnaé, is there anything else you want to say before we close out?
Everybody stay safe. Wear your mask. Protect each other. Love each other. And commit to change. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnaé. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you again, Binta, for running the tech for us today. And thank you to the rest of you for showing up today. Thank you also to all of you on Facebook Live for showing up today. I'm going to say goodbye to you and hope that you join us again tomorrow.